touched on this before or thought about it. Essentially, it's this. See this thing, the skateboard, the traditional, so traditional skateboard. It's like what I call a so traditional 101 model unit type thing. They've been around since the 60s, 70s. So traditional skateboard, wood, metal wheels, you know. And then nowadays, within the last 3 to 5 years, they come up with this unso traditional, newfangled 202 version. And it's like, it's motorized. And you pick up and learn that in like less than 9 seconds. You turn ignition and key, and it does the work for you. But a so traditional skateboard like the one I have, it'd take 90 days in a row, consistent effort, 10 minutes to an hour, like practically every day for 90 days, till you have a decency around it. You can like balance, go around, go to skate parks. It'd take quite some time. It'd almost be like surfing in a way. Also, it's like skateboarding, surfing. It's not so easy once you actually get behind it. I'm at this point now, it's like I just make it look easy. But it wasn't easy for the first 90 days. It wasn't easy at all. But there's also all types of people that do employment things or work things. They make it look easy, right? But you try, like, there's this ground pounder machine. I don't know what it's called in construction sites. It take a while to get good at this ground pounder thing, like to even the roads out, whatever. There's individuals out there that just make it look easy. They're ground pounding this machine. But if someone get first day on the site, go up to this ground pounder machine or whatever. You try this once. It's the same sort of thing with the so traditional skateboard versus this untraditional. Well, that's the 101, the non-traditional to 202. But the ground pounder machine is a traditional type of machine. It will take you up to 90 consistent days in a row, like a probationary 90 days to actually get decently good with like doing its proper movement. The guys just make it look easy. These construction guys with the fiber muscles. Their muscles are made of freaking fiber because they're working outdoors. You know, I make this joke. You don't have the same kind of fiber in your musculature if you're just going to the so-called gym facility and feeding yourself protein powders. You're not working and getting toughened by the weather. Also, these guys are made of fiber, and those just snap open a jar lid. You want any jar open? It's open. Made of fiber. The musculature is way different. Work on tugboats and things. Other guys feeding themselves protein powders. Your muscles, there's no fiber in there. You look all like a water balloon muscles compared to some of these other folk. It's all water soluble. Anyway, so this 202, it's in advance, I get it, but you just totally skipped out. Paid yourself off in a way from really learning the so traditional 101. That's a real shame, because you're gonna go to the skate park and do jumps in there and lifts and anything? No. It takes 9 seconds. Turn the key, ignition goes, foot down on the accelerator. There's no learning curve. There is no learning. And just bought and paid for. Boom, off you go. But the so traditional, like the one I did, 90 consistent days. Like those ground pounder guys. It take a long time to get good at these things. Consistent, persistent effort. Every single kind of like almost every day, or 90 days commitment, dedication. Even what might be considered hard work to actually be an expert at this thing. Some people make it look easy. Well, I'm at that level now. I've been at it for more than a year. Made sure to dye my hair as soon as I act like, oh, I got this, and I started with gray streaks in my hair. I'm like, oh, I better dye my hair now, like to its original black. I was like, oh, I learned something. This was hard. I got over that stuff. Everything. Oh, and then why growing in some popularity, the new Einsteinian kids, they're all into teenagers and things. You want to be more of an Einsteinian? Yeah. Einstein himself, if he were around. It looks like we made it. Forget the pedal bike, I'm on the skateboard now. More Einsteinian. Skateboards weren't around in his day, but if he had grown up a little later, there's someone to follow in his footsteps. Would have been into skateboarding. It takes so long to really get good, get decent at this thing. It's tough stuff to get good at a skateboard. Because also, more about it, you can get into 100 and 150 accidents on a skateboard. Like, throw you land on your ass, you wipe out, you hit your knee on the cement, you palm it hard onto the something while you're at the skate park, your hands all bloodied up, you got band-aids all the time, you're toughening up, you're getting imperfected. Skateboard is a rite of passage. It's toughening you up, it's challenging you. But there's no such challenge available on a 202. Remember the song Celine Dion? I like it. I got my own set of scars and imperfections. I didn't want to die without any scars or imperfections. So, I got my own set of scars to hide, like literally all over. Body's just riddled. Beaten up scars. Toughenings. But I can walk away from 150 separate accidents and occasions on a skateboard. Can't do the same thing in a motorbike or a car. There's no walking away. Getting into 150 accidents where I overturn the car, and there's no getting up. You're toast. You're done. Finished. Vaporized from the planet. It only take 1 or 2 or 3 motorcycle, car, automobile accidents. 1 to 3, like semi-mild to serious ones, you ain't walking away. Or if you are, you're paralyzed and all sorts of other tragic stuff. A skateboard, so traditional 101. I already had these 150 type of accidents. Walked away and limping a little, but I heal up and ready to go again fairly soon. It's a toughening thing to do to yourself. It's training. Training for tougher body type, essentially. You get shredded. Natural. Oh, natural. Anyway, that's it. I'm KTH, Kurt Tyler Ty Hurricane.